See, dear students, today I am going to teach you another topic of ecology, that is vegetation of Karnataka. See, before understanding the vegetation of Karnataka, let us understand the definition of phytogeography. See, what is phytogeography? So you can understand the meaning of geography. Okay. Then for that another word phyto is joined. That means simply if you split the word you can understand it very easily. That is nothing but the distribution of plants all over the earth's surface. So actually the vegetation from one area of the earth to another area it varies because the type of vegetation is greatly influenced by climatic factors. Okay, so this is the initial introduction I want to give you before going to the vegetation of Karnataka. In your syllabus, you are directly having a topic called vegetation of Karnataka. See, Karnataka, you know that the temperature, rainfall, everything is countable for determining the vegetation here. Actually, you know that the Karnataka is situated in the south part of the India. See, I am showing the map of India wherein almost the Karnataka vegetation I have written here. See, let us understand, in Karnataka you are having so many different types of vegetations. You can classify them as tropical, dense evergreen forest and semi-evergreen forest, moist deciduous forest and dry deciduous forest, scrub jungle, and also you can see Shola vegetation. So actually in South India you may have been seeing that the Western Ghats which are ranging from Karnataka to Kerala, they are most influencing the vegetation of Karnataka. So actually the Western Ghats, they are called as the towering walls for determining the, you can say that they are the natural towering walls. Okay, they are determining highly the vegetation of Karnataka. Okay, and at the same time, if you know the geographical area, you can see that on one side we are having in South India Arabian Sea, just below that you are having Hindu Mahasagar, on another side you are having Bay of Bengal. So, you can see that all these are influencing the climatic conditions of South India. Even Karnataka is also being influenced. So, therefore, what are the different types of vegetation seen in Karnataka? Just now I explained you. Now, I am explaining you one by one. See, apart from this also, in Karnataka you are having mangrove vegetation and Rheophytic vegetation. All those I am going to explain you people. So now let us understand how this tropical evergreen forest and all these are varying from each other. See, here in tropical evergreen forest, you have been seeing that the conditions that means this tropical evergreen forest, they are present on either side of Western Ghats. So actually these are the towering natural walls bordering west of Karnataka. See here the rainfall you are having nearly about 150 to 300 inches per year. And these forests they are found at an altitude of 3000 to 6000 feet. And at the same time here you are having 70 to 80 degree Fahrenheit temperature. And these forests they are very common in North Canara, South Canara, Shivamogga, Hassan, Chikmagalur, Coorg, etc. See then in this forest what are all the other conditions you can see? Actually in this forest you are having plenty of humidity in air. Sunlight can hardly reaches the floor of the forest due to the thick canopy of the leaves of large trees. Because the trees are very well grown, the upper portion of the large trees it is forming a canopy. Canopy andre ella marada branches ondukondu join agi mele olle ಛತ್ರಿ ತರ ಹರಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. It is so intense Even sunlight cannot penetrate through that. ಪೆನಿಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಧ್ಯ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ತೂತುಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತೂರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. See, even during daytime also, if you go inside, you will feel that a little bit darker. That means the light intensity is less, no? You will feel that it is dark inside also. So that what happens, this encourages the presence of more humidity in the air, and at the same time even the soil is having more humus, so that the plants are all growing very rich in this area. Okay. Now what are all the common trees come across here? They are the Michaelia champaka, sampige hoovu, and another plant is what is that? Saraka indica. That is Ashoka tree. Ashoka mara anta karitar kannadalli. Adhe ತರ Dalbergia latifolia, Autocarpus lacachu, Ficus glamarata, Hopia parviflora. Like this, there are so many trees growing in this. I will give you the list of these trees in my notes. If I say all the names also, you could not able to remember. But actually you should remember at least few of them also to while you are going to answer this question. Okay. Then along with that you are having plenty of herbs, shrubs, trees and most shade loving plants called Rheophytes. Sciophytes. See, Rheophytes are the plants which are loving the shade. They are also found growing in this forest very luxuriantly. And many climbers like pothos, neetum, piper nigrum ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಣಸಿನ ಗಿಡ. See, ಇಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಿಡಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ. And most of the epiphytes, they are very well grown here. For example, orchids, ferns, mosses, they are all growing in this forest very well. So therefore, vegetation in this type of in tropical evergreen forest, in total it is very lush green in nature. ತುಂಬಾ ಹಚ್ಚ ಹಸಿರಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾಪಿಕಲ್ ಎವರ್ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So at the same time, the next type of forest is tropical semi-evergreen forest. See, this is occurring at an altitude of 1500 to 3000 feet. So actually 1500 to 3000 feet above the sea level they are present, and these are also seen on either side of the Western Ghats. So actually tropical evergreen forest is also seen on either side of the Western Ghats, and that is at the altitude of 3000 to 6000 feet from above the sea level. Whereas this tropical semi-evergreen is also on either side of the Western Ghats, but it is at an altitude of 1500 to 3000 feet altitude above the sea level. And here the rainfall is about 80 to 120 inches per year, and the temperature is almost the same, that is 70 to 80 degree Fahrenheit. And these are also common in the same area, North Canara, South Canara, Shimoga, Hasana, Chikmagaluru, Coorg, in all those areas this type of forest is present. And here also more or less you are having almost all the types of trees which are grown in the evergreen trees, they are available here. And for example, Tectona grandis, Ficus glamarata, and Syzygium indica, Terminalia tomentosa, like that. There are so many trees growing here. They are also very well grown. And usually one of the very important thing is here, in this forest they'll shed the leaves during summer. Tropical semi-evergreen forest, they are having a main feature that in this forest the trees are shedding the leaves during summer. That is in between the month of March to May. And at the same time here also you are having a number of shrubs, herbs, twiners, climbers, epiphytes, all those. Okay. So yeah, and this is almost having more or less the same vegetation of evergreen forest also, only with little difference, that's it. And one more thing, here you are having moist deciduous forest also. See, moist deciduous forest once again at an altitude of 1000 to 1500 feet above the sea level, and they are found on either side of the Western Ghats. Rainfall, it is about 60 to 80 inches per year, but the temperature is 60 to 70 degree Fahrenheit. And these are also found in the same area of tropical evergreen and tropical semi-evergreen forest. Okay. North Canara, South Canara, Shimoga, Hassan, Chikmagalur, Coorg. So therefore together I have written from here to here in what area all these three types are present. Okay. Now here also you are having Dalbergia latifolia. I am telling the names of trees. Tectona grandis and Eagle marvelous. Eagle marvelous andre Bilopatre mara. Emblica officinale andre Nallikai. Ficus glamarata andre hatti mara. Okay. And that ಹತ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಬಟ್ಟೆಗೆ ಹಾಕೋ ಹತ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬಿಡಿ, ಅದೇ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೇ ಬೇರೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಅನಕಾರ್ಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು 4 ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಫೆರೋನಿಯಾ ಎಲಿಫ್ಯಾಂಟಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಬೇಲ್ದ ಹಣ್ಣು. Pongamia glabra, honge mara. See, all these plants are growing in this area. So once again here they are having climbers, epiphytes, mosses, all those. Okay, because even in moist deciduous forest you have been seeing that the climatic condition is cold, because it is also getting 60 to 80 inches of inches of rainfall per year. But here soil is little bit drier. Usually dry weather will be available in this forest for 5 to 6 months in an year. Okay. But compared to tropical evergreen and semi-evergreen, see, tropical evergreen is totally all over the year, it is always having humidity. Semi-evergreen, it is in only few, from March to May they are having dry weather. Whereas in moist deciduous forest, if you come across, you will see that the dry weather is little bit increased and it is ranging from 5 to 6 months in an year. Okay, that is how the rainfall is also very less here. And so that they are all affecting the growth of the vegetations also. Therefore you can come across the type of vegetation. Of course they are having almost trees, herbs, shrubs, but the particular type of trees, herbs, shrubs growing from one forest to another forest, it varies. Okay. So now here you come across dry deciduous forest. See, when you come to dry deciduous forest, as the name indicates, this forest is having very little rain, and it is almost found in near the smaller hills and in the plain areas. 30 to 60 inches rainfall is obtained per year, and here the temperature is very high, that is around 70 to 90 degree Fahrenheit. And at the same time here you can come across this type of vegetation is found in Shimoga, Chikmagaluru, Hassan, and almost in the Mysore areas also. And here also we come across the tree species. They are Albigia lebec, Emblica officinale, Eugenia caryophyllata, Tectona grandis, Mangifera indica, and Dalbergia latifolia, like that. Okay, in dry deciduous forest. Even here the humus condition is very less. Therefore the epiphytes, they are not common in this. And even climbers, twiners, ferns, mosses are present, but they are fewer in number. And at the same time, very important thing is here, soil is it is drier, but it becomes moist only during the rainy area. In most part of the year the soil is dry, and vegetation here it is not that much dense, and leaves of the trees are shedding during summer in this forest. Okay. So now coming to scrub forest. See, this scrub forest is also found near the plains and smaller hills. And here you can see 20 to 40 inches of rain per year. And the temperature it exceeds. It is about 90 degree to 140 degree Fahrenheit. Actually, this scrubby forest, it is available in Mysore, Bellary, Belgaum, Chitradurga. In all this area, this scrub forest is common. And apart from this, you are having another very important type of forest, that is called Shola forest. So let us understand what is Shola forest. See, Shola forest is a special type of forest. It is also containing almost all the features of tropical evergreen forest. But one speciality is here, that this Shola forest, it is seen in between two hills. It is seen in between two hills. You are having a valley. In that valley area, you are having Shola forest. Okay. See, this is a very interesting forest, wherein you are having tropical evergreen forest conditions. Normally, this type of Shola forest is very common in the valleys of Western Ghats, BR Hills and Mahadeshwara, that means Mahadeshwara Hills and Kudremukh, Baba Budangiri, in all those, and even in Himavad Gopal Swami Betta, which is very near to Chamranagar. In all this area, you are having this Shola forest. See, what is Shola forest? It is nothing but a forest seen in the valley occurring between two hills and containing almost the similar conditions resembling tropical evergreen forest. Okay, here also you can see that this type of forest is almost at an altitude of 3000 to 4500 feet above the sea level, and rainfall here also about 100 inches to 150 inches per year. Temperature is 70 to 90 degree Fahrenheit. Soil is very fertile and with large amount of humus, and it is moist, and air is very humid, and shady condition is always prevailing, so that it increases the same type of vegetation found in the tropical evergreen forest. Okay. Then the next one. See, in Karnataka, you are also having mangrove vegetation. So I think you know the mangrove vegetation, because while I was explaining halophytes, I told about the mangrove vegetation also. So mangrove vegetations are containing the true halophytes, and they are all present in the north-south Canara Sea coastal lines. Okay. Almost near Mangalore area, you are having this type of vegetation. See, here temperature is very, very high. It is more than 90 degree Fahrenheit. And of course, rainfall is 100 inches per year. But only the thing, soil, it is always wet, but it is with saline condition. Saline means it is having saltish condition. See, therefore, more humidity is found in air. Vegetation is not so dense in this mangrove vegetation. Okay. And at the same time, in this mangrove vegetation, mostly halophytes and samophytes are seen. Halophytes, you know that they are nothing but the plants growing in the saline condition, and they are all the true halophytes, and you know the names of them also, which I told during halophytes also. They are Abyssinia, Rhizophora, and apart from that, some other one, Acanthus illicifolius, like that. Okay. So now, I told you, it is containing samophytes also, apart from halophyte. So actually, samophyte, it is also a type of halophyte, but these are all capable of binding sands which are present in near the sea coast. Samophyte spelling, I am spelling P-S-A-M-M-O-P-H-Y-T. See, samophyte is a type of halophyte which is growing near the seashore, but they are capable of binding the sand. Such plants are called psammophytes. For example, spinifex, one of the plant, spinifex, and at the same time another one, ipomoea, like that. See, there are some other plants also. These are all found growing. But these mangrove vegetation, they have shown certain adaptations to withstand with the saline condition. And these are also, you know it well, that is the presence of vivipary, pneumatophore formation, and high osmotic concentration in the cells. See, all this I explained in the halophytes only. See, the same thing you can repeat here also. Okay, and the leaves are very much coriaceous. Coriaceous means the leaves are very thick and they are having some shining nature also. Okay, and these are the halophytic conditions which are available in this mangrove vegetation also. So now the next vegetation, that is rheophytic vegetation. See, what is this rheophytic vegetation? See, these are the that means this rheophytic vegetation is the type of vegetation which is found growing near the river bed. All along the river bed you are seeing certain plants are growing and they are forming rheophytic vegetation. So actually there the air is with normal humidity and soil almost moist, but it is loose, not very tight. Temperature is normal. Even rainfall is also normal all along the river bed. So actually along the river bed you are seeing some of the important plants. They are pandanum, polygonum, typha, cypress, grasses, ferns, podostemon, etc. So this is about the vegetation of Karnataka. See, here only the problem you are having to remember the names. Okay, at least you remember few plants pertaining to each group. Almost for one or two the same plants would have been repeated, but you should understand the I have written everything in a table. No, that is how you keep everything in a table, and so that you can easily understand this lesson. So I will show the picture of this whole picture like this. You can understand. I will send this along with the notes also. Okay, this table I will send so that you can easily compare and understand. Apart from that, what are the important points, you make a note of it and follow the lesson. Okay.